a spoiler-free review of Solo, a Star Wars story. Box office reviews have apparently been less than exemplary, a little lackluster for this surprisingly self-contained story within the galaxy far, far away. And this is a travesty, as this is a great anti-hero's journey to self-discovery. There are many factors that contribute to this, one of which being the differing camps of fans. One that is dissatisfied with the current Disney generation of the franchise and have a certain reticence to see another potential time suck. And another camp that enjoys the new direction better than the old ones and do not wish to see a film outside this vein, which is a shame, as difference can be a good thing. At least we all can agree, though, that the prequels were not all that great. This is a story with realistic characters and motivations. No mystery boxes, no Mary Sues, and a good story has to have a self-contained core plot. Now, there can be loose threads, but everything that is integral to the core has to be at the very least alluded to, if not drawn to conclusion. I have, in previous presentations, made known of my views of the current direction, and if you'd like to see these, they are available in the eye and the archives. Now to brass tacks. The Solo story shows how the scruffy-looking nerf herder became the lovable rogue we all know and love, starting from his days as a street rat on Corellia, and how he escaped that life for a better one, at least he hopes, and gives him a reason to resort for the less than legal means to do so, and get some of money to start his own grand adventures. And then later, we see how he started his journey and came by his Wookiee companion and an allusion as to why he got kicked out of the Imperial Navy, then left the Empire itself. We get to see Solo's first job, then we get the intro to the famous ship and learn that there's an attachment we never knew about before. According to legends, Kessel was a planet with spice mines. But unlike the spice mines of Arrakis, this spice is not needed to navigate the space lines. It's just a very powerful narcotic. There is, however, another reason that the team has to go to Kessel and then do the Kessel run in less than 20 parsecs, a feat that has never before successfully attempted. And true to the legends, we learn why Solo equated 12 parsecs to an exemplary speed. But there's still no excuse for that nonsense, though. Finally, we learn why Lando has a bit of a beef with Solo, and how the ship changed hands. Slightly different from the legends, but there is a new canon in town, and maybe this will make more sense. The fuel that they are after in this movie does feel like a ham-fisted retcon to explain some things in the core franchise, but in this case it can be forgiven. There are some irregularities within this story. But even in real life, things don't always unfold logically, and things aren't always where they are needed most. That is life. We get to see life under the Empire that is not from a Sith or a Jedi point of view. In fact, this is a darker, grittier, though surprisingly more believable, if not scruffier, point of view. And that is what makes it compelling. And finally, there is a reveal at the end that I really hope they continue with in a sequel, or even the Boba Fett movie that is currently within the pipeline. Some may take issue with some other non-narrative related points, such as the absence of Harrison Ford. And to that I say, duh! This is before the nerf herder. We get to learn how he gets to be the way he was in the original movie, and we all know that people change and grow up is part of life, and this is part of a greater character arc that makes him, quite frankly, more human. Another point people take issue with is Lando's great interest in his droid. Yet, here on Earth, we have a movie about a man falling in love with his phone. At least a droid has a body. There is also the lack of Jedi stuff and lightsabers, but this is a movie that is not about the Jedi or even the Skywalker family drama. Really, the original trilogy had little in the way of this Jedi stuff, and the Disney generation of movies has little of that too. In fact, to really get good Jedi stuff in movies, you have to watch the much derided prequel trilogy. Outside of that, there's only the cartoons and video games, one of which, Knights of the Old Republic, I can highly recommend. It has surprisingly aged quite well. Though, if we do get to see a Mandalorian Wars, a previous presentation of mine, series or trilogy, or better yet, a Jedi Civil War, we could learn a bit more about the Jedi stuff. Then we can get more of the Jedi stuff than we can handle, and we could even learn more about the supposed prophecy. I really hope you enjoyed this presentation. If you did, you can like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to be notified whenever we put out more great content. In the meantime, you can check out the archives and follow on social media. Thank you for watching.